everybody, I am Elpoon, your Game Master, and welcome to Build Off, where we pit two players against each other in a quick build off challenge. I give them 15 minutes to do a build of whatever I choose, and then the winner of that, voted on you, the fans, will advance on to the next round. Today's build off topic is any type of flying contraption, which can be any type of flying contraption. So let's go down and meet our contestants here. Our first one here is Gamerboss, and he looks like he's dressed up as a ninja. And our second one here is LeShuw, and looks like he is a half-retarded goat man. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Alright, are you guys ready here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build. You have 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and kill that pig for you. But creative mode is allowed. You guys can pretty much any flying contraption you want, be creative. Because remember, I'm not voting on the winner. The people who watch this will vote on the winner. Let me go ahead and get that pig killed here for you. Alright guys, good luck. Alright, I'm going to mute my in-game mic here. And pretty much, guys, what's happening here is I will spectate these guys as they build and try and keep you entertained for the 15-minute period here, and I will periodically count it down. I'm going to try and figure out some way to get an in-game clock going here. Like I said, LeShuw's here on the right, looked like a sheep, and we have Ninja over here, Gamerboss. And like I said, too, guys, this is still open. I still need a lot of players to be able to join in here and do this with me. Like I said earlier to these two guys, I had about 12 people, about 20 people sign up to do this, and I messaged about 10 of them today, and these were the only two that responded. So they were pretty far down my list. So I'm definitely still looking for candidates for this. If you're watching this right now and you think it's pretty cool and you want to get on it, just either go ahead and message me on YouTube when you're watching this, and make sure to let me know in the comments too. Let me know your gamer tag, and I'll probably contact you on YouTube first, just because that's easier for me to type with a keyboard rather than send messages on Xbox Live and stuff like that. Another cool thing about this whole series is based off of a series that's already been created. It's called Quick Build Challenge, and it was created by RageGamingVideos. And the reason that I kind of moved this in here, I didn't really want to say I stole his idea, but I kind of expanded upon it because there's not a series like this right now for Xbox. It's strictly all pretty much PC. And like I said, once again, the topic is flying contraption. I didn't want to say specifically a jet or a plane. I kind of want to leave it open for people's imagination. And we're just going to kind of sit here and watch as we go, and I'll periodically let these guys know how much time is left. And like I said, definitely if you're watching this and you're interested, let me know. There's a lot of animals getting in here. I fenced off most of the area. I must not have done a very good job, so I will have to keep doing this for these guys. Try not to destroy any of their creation here. And I like the fact too that I like the fact that the middle is open, so players can periodically look from side to side and they can see what the other person's building here. And LeShuw has left the game. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the clock here. Hold on, man. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks for stopping there. I don't know why I don't know what happened. I'm gonna invite him back in here. I stopped the timer. You were at 12 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart that. I don't know what happened here. Not a good start. I have no idea what happened there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to 12 here. Alright, he's back. Okay, guys, go ahead and start again. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. Go ahead and resume. You have 12 minutes left. Alrighty. Hopefully that does not happen. I don't know if he accidentally got kicked or something with his internet. Hopefully that does not happen again. Once again, like I said, a lot of credit for this will definitely be given to RageGamingVideos. This is pretty much almost the exact same format he uses, except when he does it, he does the building himself. He takes on people who challenge him. Definitely on PC, there's a lot more stuff you can do in terms of building with, textures and a lot more items to use. And probably the ability to be more creative. So I thought it'd be cool if I allowed two random people, who follow me on YouTube or whatever, to actually have the opportunity to do this. and then let you, the fans, vote. So make sure too, when this is over, I have down here on the signs, if you like what Gamerboss creates, vote Gamerboss. If you like what LeShuw makes, vote LeShuw. And like I said, build off episode 1, and this is our trusty dog. We'll have to think of a name for him. But I don't know exactly what we got going on here so far. This guy's definitely got a pretty boxy looking design going here. I don't know what he's basing this off of. He's, you know, see, that's the style right there, being creative, putting a seed in there, you know. The whole thing about this is being creative and making you guys, the fans, really like the design. These guys got plenty of time left, so hopefully they're not in too big of a hurry. I'll let him remind him here. Also, guys, make sure, yeah, when you're building, you know, you don't always have to be in such a big hurry, too. You still got plenty of time. You got over 10 minutes left, so go ahead and keep going. I'm just letting you know you guys got plenty of time to add in what features you want. And remember, definitely be creative, because mindless drones on YouTube are the ones voting for this, so you guys need to win them over, not win me over, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing so far. And see, right now, unfortunately, both these guys don't have mics. Like in the future, like I'll be recording their, like right now I'm recording our party chat, but they don't have mics. So I'd love to have trash talking in the future. I think that'd be a great aspect of this. And then this is the arena. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's like Rage Gaming's arena. You're gonna hear me say a lot, really based off of him. Kind of picked a nice little, you know, good-looking spot out here. I built trees around it to make it look nice. Put a waterfall in over there. Put a waterfall in back there. Built this whole thing, flattened this land out. Put the grass in, the red carpet, and my little spectating booth here. So you can just kind of sit and you guys can see from the back what's going on. This guy, very smart. If you cannot tell what he's making, he's making a NASA space shuttle. That is awesome. Gamerboss, just to let you guys know, you can build outside of your area. So don't worry about staying inside your area. You guys can build outside of your area as long as it doesn't interfere with the other person's build. So you're free to build outside this area if you need more room. Alright. That's cool. That's a good idea, NASA space shuttle. This guy, I can tell it's a plane. I just want to see what he's going to do with it, where he's going to take it. I like how they're both using iron blocks too. I like how they are both using iron blocks. I think that's going to be kind of a more popular pick. That's what the other guys tend to use a lot on the PC version. But this guy definitely, it's a great idea. He needs to kind of, you know, I think make this a little more pointed out here to make it really cool. He's even got the switches in here for devices, so that's really awesome. This guy's really starting out solid. Let's go ahead and take a look and see inside what this guy's doing, even though he's got it all kind of closed off right now. Looks like he's just kind of messing around on the inside. And like I said, when we are done, I will tour each person's build, as I guess you could say. I will tour each person's build, and you will get to see, you know, the inside and everything. And like, for instance, say if we make a build like a swimming pool or a water slide or something, I will have to test it and make sure it works. If it does not work, that you definitely got to take that in consideration too when deciding who the winner is. Guys got 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. But like I said, you know, it's pretty good. I like this. I'm really excited for this series. I think it's going to go somewhere. And a lot of people are worried about, if you guys are worried about the fire in the middle, I have it set to where fire does not spread. So you could put wood right over this fire and it will not spread. So you don't have to worry about that. And I do allow them to build in creative mode, as you could tell probably by now. That's a trapdoor. He's built a trapdoor there. I wonder if he knows how to use trapdoors. So I'm really excited to do stuff in the end with oh, look at that guy. Well, look what he's doing. I'm really excited to do stuff with like redstone. Really excited for a lot of builds. And also another thing I will be doing too is if you have a buddy that you like to play with and you guys are really good at building 2v2 with each other, I'm going to be doing I have a larger map, a larger arena built for 2v2 matches, and we will give people half an hour to do a 2v2 build, and then we're going to be big builds, like a huge fort, a castle, maybe a village. Like there's a couple villages over here you can see. A farm, you know, I'll do themes like a Lord of the Rings theme build, a Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, stuff like that. So definitely this is a series that is being highly, you know, considered for the future I want this series to last a long time because it's really successful on the PC, the PC side of things with Machinima. So I really want to kind of bring the Xbox gamers and let them have a chance to partake in something like this. If somebody does want to challenge me like they do on Rage Gamers Quick Build Challenge, which you guys should definitely check out, by the way, feel free to challenge me. Just send me a message saying I want to challenge you to building this. I'm good at building older medieval stuff. I'm not really on a spot builder. I like to look at things, draw it on a sheet of paper, take my time with it. That's kind of how I do it. And then this thing right here, let's take a look at why we're here. This is the Wall of Fame. So, for instance, whoever wins this match will get their name put on a sign here, and we're gonna kind of do it in a tournament format. Like I said, right now I have 20 names total signed up. And each person that wins will have an opportunity to advance on to play another winner later on down the road. So we will definitely look at that, and the winner will, and eventually we'll have like an overall champion, like we have a world championship here in the end to see who the best build-off champion is here. So let's get down in here and take a look at what LeShuw's doing here. Let's take a look. He's got a door that leads to his control room, it looks like. Hey Burke, I need you to leave the party, buddy. I'm in the middle of doing a quick build challenge, okay? And yeah, so we're just kind of taking a look at LeShuw. And they do not know I'm here. I'm invisible right now, so I hopefully not making them so I don't get in their way or anything. Looks like this guy's building a runway strip here for his NASA. I'm guessing it's a NASA shuttle. I don't know. It might not be. I'm guessing it's definitely got to be because of the fire in the end, but definitely kudos for, I never thought about that. I thought of a plane, I thought of a helicopter, like a jetpack or something, a giant jetpack, but I've not thought of a NASA shuttle, so kudos to that guy. 4.5 minutes left, guys, 4.5 minutes. So yeah, and pretty much my job in all this is just to keep you guys entertained here. Just the first episode is going to be a lot of going over rules and basics, so you guys kind of know what to expect in the future here. And we'll definitely try and have some fun in later episodes. Maybe have a couple of my friends get on here and guest speak. Maybe have a winner from a past episode get on here and commentate with me. And see if you can maybe, give some tips and stuff to the other team. Right now, because what I do, I have 2 mics on right now. So right now I have my party muted. I'm not talking to them, and I'm talking to you guys exclusively here on my recording device. We got about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left for these guys. And a typical episode for this will run about 20 minutes because you get 15 minutes of build time. And then we get you get 15 minutes of build time, and then I'll look at both of them in the end, and then I'll thank the guys for playing, and then we'll wait and see what the results are. I don't know, haven't decided how many days I'm gonna give them each yet to allow the voting process to go on. But the kind of way that I've seen it done is the first, you want to get your initial build done as fast as you can. And then the thing usually people do last is they spend like the last minute or so purely doing cosmetics and, extra bonuses and just extra detail and things like that. So these guys, they went in early and added all their cosmetics and stuff, and they kind of slowly process their builds. Each person will definitely be doing it differently. We're going to go in here. We can't even see what this guy's building. Hopefully I'm not in his way. I don't know if I can get in his way when I'm invisible or not. I really don't know. Another thing I thought about doing too is making the loser tear down their design in the end, and like the loser has to tear down both of them. But what I decided I'm gonna do is if I go ahead and just like exit the game without saving, it'll start the blank canvas again. Alright guys, we got a little over 2 minutes left, and another thing I'm going to have you do in the end here, go ahead and keep building, just listen to me while I'm talking, is I'm going to have you guys pull out a sign when the time's up, and I'm going to have you guys put it on the sign what you built exactly so the audience kind of knows. Or if you want, you could also guess the other person. So why don't we do, once you're done building and we're done with time here, we'll get a sign on the top. I want you to put what you built, and on the bottom I want you to put what you think your opponent built, and just put your sign on your side of the arena somewhere. So the top what you built, and the bottom what you think your opponent built. And you got a minute and a half left, guys. Alright. I mean, this guy's got a great idea. I just think he should have, I mean, it kind of looks like one of them ships that is kind of like a plane, but it's got like the propellers on it that kind of fold around, you know what I'm saying? Like usually right now the propellers would be up right here. I wonder if that was what he was trying to go for here. And then over here we have the NASA space shuttle. I wish he kind of would have angled his wings like back and then went straight in with them instead of making them the way they are. But you know, that's me. I gotta offer a little bit of criticism here. I really love to have some trash talking going on here. We need to definitely get people in here with mics. Like up here next, I'm gonna have my stepbrothers are actually gonna be doing a build off challenge, and I'm gonna let them trash talk each other. Alright guys, we got 30 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and stand the mic here with you guys for the rest of this. 30 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Looks good though, guys. Really does. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, quit building. Oh crap, I forgot the alarm was set. Alright guys, that's it. I want you to go ahead and grab your signs now and put your guesses down. Remember, top is what you built, bottom is what your opponent built, and I'm going to go ahead and take the tours of your guys' final builds now. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the back open right here. Alright, so we are inside here. If I had to guess this one, I was going to say NASA Space Shuttle. I'm assuming I'm right. I like how you put switches in here. That's awesome. Alright, so you can see this build here. This is Gamerboss's build. Over here we have LeShuw's build, and we're going to emergency exit. Alright. Okay, airplane. So his is an airplane. Let's go ahead and get a top view of it. You can see it's an airplane there. I thought it was one of them helicopter type airplanes that has the two propellers on it. And the glass that was there, you got a switch that opens up the door here. Alright. So this is LeShuw's airplane here. And I'm destroying as I'm walking out right now. And let's go see what Gamerboss put here. He put jet, yep, okay. And he's finishing up his, and he put better airplane. Airplane, jet. Alright. So yours is an airplane. I thought yours was a NASA shuttle because of the fire back here. It really looked like an awesome NASA shuttle. Alright guys, I want to thank you for partaking in this build-off challenge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and definitely get you guys on some future episodes here. Definitely. I'll have this video up soon, and you guys can figure out who the voting is, and I'll inform the winner, guys. This has been Elpoon with Gamerboss and LeShuw. Remember to, for the plane over here, you vote Gamerboss, and for the plane over here on my right, you vote LeShuw, guys. I am Elpoon. Thank you for watching, and this has been Build Off Episode 1.